Hello there guys, and welcome back to Batman Arkham Origins. We've just landed back in the Batcave after completing the prologue mission, so let's go and have a word with Alfred. Is he going to let us this time? No, it's not. That's a shame. It is worth coming to visit Alfred many times during the story because he always has some little pearls of wisdom he'll share with you, and the good thing about that is it gives you a load of XP which you can use to upgrade. So let's use the Bat computer, which is what our current objective is.
Assassins, sir? As in more than one?
That's right.
And you heard this from the mouth of a crocodile, man?
His name is Killer Croc. He's already behind bars.
Oh, I pity his cellmate.
I don't. Let's see what else is on the drone's hard drive.
Each of them gets one of these envelopes. I need them delivered tonight.
They're all hired killers, the best in the business. Black Mask isn't messing around. Slade Wilson, Deathstroke, former military, subject of a failed medical experiment.
Failed, you say?
Garfield Linz, aka Firefly, burns on 90% of his body. His obsession is going to be his end.
How unlike anyone I know.
Here's a face I don't recognize. Copperhead. Strange. These reports reference a male, not a female.
14 escapes, huh? Well, you won't forget Nada. What the...
Floyd Lawton, aka Deadshot. Says here he's an expert sharpshooter.
How on earth?
Suspected of many assassinations. Dangerous, but reckless. Street tough named Lester Baczynski. Calls himself Electrocutioner.
Shocking.
Shiva. Her skill is unmatched. Bane, here in Gotham. Why would he be taking money as a hired killer?
Is that Warden Joseph?
Must be how Black Mask got inside the prison. He uses torture for intimidation and entertainment.
8 assassins after your head. What are you going to do?
I'm going to find out who is operating this drone. Make them tell me what they know. Then I'm going to find Black Mask and put an end to this.
Sir, I may be stating the obvious here, but you do realize that since you and I are the only people who know the Batman's true identity, those assassins will all fail their mandate if you'd just spend the evening here.
They'll put innocents in danger to attract my attention. I can't take that risk.
And you think it's a better idea to just put yourself in their crosshairs?
There's only one person in Gotham who can get his hands on something like this. The Penguin. He's been tracking Black Mask. Its next waypoint was a rendezvous with Penguin's men at Jezebel Plaza. I'll make them talk.
Sure this is wise, sir.
I know what I'm doing.
Well, in case you change your mind and want to train tonight instead, I'll keep your training facility active. The
So-
Batwing is prepped and ready to take you to Jezebel Plaza, sir.
Stop interrupting me, Alfred. Alfred is charmingly sarcastic. He's a brilliant character in this. We should be able to talk to him now, actually. Yes, we can.
A question, sir, if I may. How did Waylon Jones come to be the way he is?
Atavism from the look of it. An unfortunate genetic mutation.
Do you think the condition causes physical pain? Might that explain his rage?
It goes deeper than that. Imagine growing up looking like he did. Children are cruel, Alfred.
So are adults, sir. All part of the human condition, I suppose. We've a tendency to fear, often outright despise, that which is different. Ah, but you already knew that.
So
If
there's
you're
one of
serious
Alfred's little
about
pearls of
getting
wisdom.
to Jezebel Plaza in time to find Penguin's men, you'll want to leave soon.
And we can talk to him again.
What's the latest?
You know everything I do, sir.
So all the rest of the time you speak to him, you just get these little
That
one-liners.
Vicky Vale is quite the troublemaker. Perhaps someone should do a report on her.
But we will pop back and visit Alfred now and again during the story. One thing I did want to show you guys, if I can find out which way I'm going, is get over here. Because one thing that he did mention is the training console. Now, we can actually do this from the main menu as well, but I just wanted to show you. I've got the DLC, so I could do some of these as Deathstroke, although none of the Deathstroke ones are actually unlocked at this point. So we're just going to go in as Batman. And I don't think there's anything here in ranked or anything. The only one we can do at the moment is combat training. And as you can see, we have the combo multiplier expert and the counter expert. And basically the way these work is it just puts you in an arena with a few guys and you have to do a certain thing. So what I have to do here is reach a 3 times multiplier to enter free flow mode. Reach an 8 times multiplier and perform 1 combo takedown, and reach a 15 times multiplier to get all 3 of the trophies. So I should be able to do that. I might cock it up. I'm not going to spend ages trying this. I just want to do 1 or 2 just to show you. So I'm going to let these guys try and attack me. There's the first one done. Okay, we've reached 8. We can now do a combo takedown, and there it is. Right, what I actually did there, though, which was very annoying, was I stuffed it up. Because I got hit, and therefore lost my combo. Yeah, it's all going to go wrong now. Let's just take these guys out very quickly. I screwed that up. That's the last guy out. So as you can see, I only got 2 of the gold trophies there, as opposed to getting all 3. Although I did unlock some of the collectibles in the game. So what I'm going to do, because I didn't reach the 15, let's have 1 quick go at retrying that. So what should happen is, once I hit 8 and do the combo takedown, I should then be able to carry on with the combo. The problem was I was too far away and I juked in the wrong direction and didn't hit anybody. So it was completely my own fault. Okay, so there's 8. Double counter. And there we go. We've got the 15. We can do another combo counter takedown. There we go. They're all down. Got to a 20 times combo on that one. So that's how it should have been done. And it's good to do these. It's very good to practice them because they will help an awful lot during the main game. So there's one more that we can do there as well. And they're worth doing because you do get XP for them. So very, very important to do that. Let's do this one quickly. So we'll have 3 things to do on this one. Counter an enemy attack while in free flow mode, where you only have to get to a combo of 3 to get to free flow mode. And when 2 enemies attack at once, press counter twice to perform a double counter, and then we have to be able to do a blade dodge as well, completely dodge a blade attack. So let us see if we can go and do that. So I want to be careful here not to try and knock them all out early, because the whole purpose of this is to do counter. Well, I didn't completely dodge the blade attack, which is annoying. Okay, so we've done a counter while in free flow mode. Completely dodged a blade attack. What we need to do now, though, is have 2 people try and attack us at the same time so we can do a double counter. Now, that's often a little bit tricky because you can't always guarantee... Oh, I stuffed that one up. You can't always guarantee that 2 people are going to attack you at the same time, but they did there, so I took them out nice and easily. Still, the best way to deal with someone with a blade is to literally just attack them before they attack you. And of course you can use a combo takedown just to take them down instantly, so there we go, that's the second challenge complete there. We've got a gold medal for all of them. They do get much more difficult as they go on, and you do unlock some that can be done with Deathstroke later on if you've got the DLC. We'll probably have a look at that when it comes to it. But that's pretty much all you get to do in the Batcave. You do come here from time to time. It's also a good place to come back if you just want to save, but that is essentially the sort of combat training mode. There is a challenge mode like in Arkham City where you go into an arena and you just have to rack up a score by dealing with wave after wave of bad guy thrown at you. I think it's up to 3 or 4 waves. They get increasingly more difficult in higher numbers. But again, it's all good practice for dealing with bigger groups of people. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go up to the Batwing. So you can see we've got a lot of XP there. Did we level up? Not quite, I don't think. So,
Sir, to make your travels easier, I went ahead and set up some auto-nav points at different areas of the city. One of my preset destinations should take you right to Jezebel Plaza.
So let's just show you what we have here. Here is the map. This bit you will recognise because this bit here is essentially Arkham City. It's pretty much exactly the same. You've got the Bowery, Park Row, the Amusement Mile and the Industrial District where the Joker's hideout was. Sheldon Park isn't there in Arkham City because that's actually where, well, Wonder Tower's still there. You can see it on the minimap, but this whole area was actually sort of closed off in Arkham City, although you could get into the old Wonder City and the subway that was beneath it. You also now have this bridge, the Pioneers Bridge, and this leads down into the other half of Gotham City, which is Coventry, the Diamond District, and Burnley. Down here at the bottom you've got Blackgate Prison, which you can't really get to, but it is there on the map, and here of course we have the Batcave. So, two things you'll notice on the map you can see already, apart from the little exclamation mark, which is our current waypoint. We have these fast travel points, which look, it's really hard to move the map around on this version of the game, because you can't scroll with the mouse, you have to use the WAS and D keys. So, these little things are the Batwing drop points, which is where we can fast travel to. Although, in order to unlock them, so we can use them all, we actually have to get to these radio towers as well. But we'll find that out in a second because we're going to fast travel to the Bowery, which is the closest one to our waypoint. So let's go there.
I'm tracking it too. It appears the control towers you use for your auto-nav systems are putting out a jamming signal. Storm damage? You'll have to go down there and find that out for yourself, sir. Got it. I'm close to one now.
It's a little bit strange that he should need to use these towers so the Batwing can drop him off at various locations, but there you go. So you can see we've got some guys in here who are guarding the place. But anyway, there are going to be times where I do have to talk over the sort of background noise of people talking, just like I did with the previous game, so not an awful lot I can do about that. As you can see, if we look at the map, we've actually landed in the Coventry Gotham City radio tower. If we just go to the Gotham City map, you'll actually see that we've landed right the way down here. We're in Coventry, so we're actually at this location here in the middle of the map. That's where we are right now, excuse me. So let us go through this door and deal with these people here. People with guns, which are not great.
Smoke pellets will confuse my opponent. I need to get up and out of danger. He can't shoot what he can't see.
So, we've got a hostage.
Way to get myself shot, and probably the hostage too. But they won't expect an attack from above. Nobody ever does.
So, once again, this is a little bit of a tutorial for the Predator stealth missions. So we've got to try and take these guys out. There's the first one down. Not sure if the rest of the guys actually move around. I don't think they do. Oh, there's one there at the bottom. Oh, that's the hostage. The orange guys are the armed guys. So they're not coming out to follow, which is good. So we can get down here safely now. And again, got to bash the space bar. Let's get through here. Let's get him.
Get yourself to safety and call the police. They'll want to see what's going on here.
Okay, I will. This was just supposed to be a service call. Fix the tower, in and out. I need a new job.
Just quickly go into the map here. One thing that you will see that's now appeared on the map is we have this Dark Knight system, and you have 4 things here. This is relevant, which is why I've just done it in the middle of the mission here. You have Shadow Vigilante, Gotham Protector, Worst Nightmare, and World's Greatest Detective, and as you can see, they all have a 0 to 15 score. And if I click on one of them, you can see you start on rank 1. So this is in Shadow Vigilante. Rank 1, perform 5 basic counters. Gives me 2,500 XP. Rank 2 will then unlock. And if I can use the Quickfire Batarang 3 times while in combat, I'll unlock rank 2. Then at rank 3 I need to reach an 8 times combo multiplier, and that will not only give me 2,500 XP, but it will also give me a free flow focus upgrade. And as you can see, I also get an upgrade here at level 10, which is the free flow power gadgets, and at level 15 the top of the Shadow Vigilante tree. So all these stars on the left hand side represent ranks at which you gain something extra. There are different ones for each. So Gotham Protector is more about flight and getting around, so perform a straight 75 meter glide, perform a vertical dive for 25 meters, complete all the basic AR glide drills, which I'm happy to report are a lot easier than they were in Arkham City. And then of course you've got Worst Nightmare, which is things like perform an inverted takedown, event takedown, and a wall takedown. As you can see, we've already done 2 of 3, because in this little area that we are in, we've just done an inverted takedown on the first guy, and we've done a vent takedown on the second guy. If we get an option to do a wall takedown, we'll actually be able to unlock that one straight away. And then you've got World's Greatest Detective, which is about completing the database. So that's something that you'll see as and when we come to it. So let's go and see if we can get a wall takedown in here, because when I did this the first time, I don't actually think I did get the wall takedown in here, which is odd, because it seems like you should. So we can take down by just right-clicking through, but that's what it wants us to do. So I'm just wondering if it isn't possible to blast through here. Yes, it is. So we're going to do that. Ah, that's a shame. I was really hoping that would work, because then we'd have had a wall takedown. And we'd have been able to have unlocked that first one straight away.
I can fix the tower. Whatever you want. Just please don't hurt me.
All I want is for you to get yourself to safety.
Oh, apparently that counts as a wall takedown. Well, that's fine. If that counts as a wall takedown, I am happy with that. We've leveled up. We get another upgrade. So we're going to go for the next rank of combat armor. And then we need to get out of here somehow and somewhere. There's another guy still upstairs we need to deal with, so we're going to be going out through this door. So let's grapple our way up. There he is. This tells us how to do a ledge takedown. And let's get up here. Go through the door and see what we see. So let's head on into the control room. So as you can see, we have a locked door. We also have a grate.
I need to set up a crime scene and find out what happened. I should start by identifying the victim.
So this is going to be a quick example of the new evidence scanner, the new detective mode, which I actually quite like. Unfortunately, it's a little bit easier and not fleshed out as much as it could be, but it's a great idea. So we tap into our evidence scanner, and you can see we have this little thing here. These red triangles on the screen pretty much give the game away. They make it a little bit too easy because they tell you what you should be pointing the camera at. So let's have a look. So we hold space and scan it in.
The victim's name is David Shannon, a Gotham Optics employee sent here to repair a faulty network tower. But what killed him? Scanning the DNA impact on the wall should provide an answer.
So it's pretty much instantly told us what we need to look for next and given us a really obvious red triangle. So let's go and scan that. And as you can see, as I scan it in, it reconstructs what happened.
Impact analysis indicates the victim was killed by some kind of explosion originating at that access panel. I should scan it for additional clues.
Once again, I'm being told what to do and where. Although this one is only the tutorial one. Some of the others are a little bit more tricky, but not much.
Like the panel was rigged to detonate when swiped with a key card. Someone really didn't want this tower repaired, and it looks like that same someone left a set of fingerprints behind. Alfred, I'm uploading some prints for analysis. Let me know what comes back.
Certainly, sir. Searching now. And here we are. They belong to one John F. Baker. He's a rather unremarkable criminal. Small jobs, mostly. And that's curious.
What's curious?
Mr. Baker's dead, sir. His body was recovered from the Diamond District just under an hour ago.
Looks like someone's tying up loose ends. I can bypass the booby-trapped access panel with my cryptographic sequencer, but I'll need the encryption codes from the victim's access card. Reviewing the crime scene will show me where it is.
Okay, so we go back to the evidence scanner, and what you'll see on the top right-hand corner, it says that the case file report is only 80% complete, so there is more to look through. And if you look at the very top of the screen, you'll see that line, which I can control by using the left mouse button and the right mouse button. So right mouse button scrolls forward, left mouse button scrolls backwards, and actually rewinds and forwards the event in time. So what you can actually see is I've got this red line. Now this red line, if I play back slowly, shows me the trajectory travelled by the guy's access card, which now means I can actually see the access card because it's there in the grate. So let's get out of here. I can see that access card. Can I get to it with something? Can I open this? Yes, I can. I knew it was there anyway because I'd already done this before. Now, I think I have to scan it in. Yes, I do. There we go, processing complete.
The card has the codes I need to hack any of the network tower's access panels.
So we're going to be using the cryptographic sequencer. It's something that we've done before. A lot of the stuff in here is very, very similar to how it was in Arkham City. So let's hack this one. And the door is open. So let's get through here. 10% through the database already. And we need to go up onto the roof where the main control panel is, because most of these radio towers have two control panels.
Alfred, contact the GCPD. Let them know about the body. Send the data for my analysis, too.
Certainly, sir. Does this mean you found the source of the disturbance?
I think so.
Okay, so we're going to be through this door here. Again, another space bashing competition. And we have another terminal to hack.
Well, if it isn't the King Thug himself. Figured it was only a matter of time before you showed up. Sorry about the mess downstairs.
Who is this?
Think of me as a great big mystery, one you're never going to solve.
Enigma, then.
Oh, you must think you're so clever. Well, how's this for clever? I've taken control of towers all over the city. As long as they're active, your Batwing's useless. And it looks like it's gonna stay that way. I mean, this one's practically begging to be taken offline, and you still can't hack it. Pun intended, of course.
It's amazing how so many people know so much about the Batwing and the way it works. There we go.
Black Mask's not going to like this.
What are you talking about?
Wouldn't you like to know?
So there we go. We now have one of the towers back online.
Jammer offline, I can travel here with the Batwing. Those relays are part of a distributed security system. I wonder what they're protecting. That must be where Enigma set up shop. I need to pay him a visit.
So we have to go and see Mr. Enigma. Now, one thing you will notice now on the map is all of these little yellow things here. Let's just get out of there because it makes it much easier if I go into the map.
Regained control of the Batwing, sir. I suppose it's off to Jezebel Plaza, then.
That's the plan. Then I've also got a lead on Enigma.
Well, don't overthink it too much, sir. We both know you'll eventually wind up doing both.
And indeed, we will wind up doing both. So we can get out of here by getting through this door, which will help us get out and up onto the roof. So a lot of these towers work in the same way. There's usually a trick or a gadget or something needed to actually be able to get inside of them. And some of them you can only access after a certain point.
Head for Jezebel Plaza.
So you can see now we also have these comms tower things unlocked, which are these comm tower relays. Now these are basically part of the Enigma secrets, much like you had in Arkham City. They replace the things like the balloons and the cameras. These are basically things that need to be destroyed. Now, when we get into Enigma's room, in order to actually get to him, we need to take all of these out. So that's why these are around. And it's really annoying not being able to control the map with the mouse, because it's really hard to get the map to actually land on the thing you want it to. Very, very annoying. So I'll go and see if I can show you one of these quickly before we end the video. So let's go and run and jump over here. We do have a couple of guys over there we can deal with, but they're up there. So let us land up here. So you can see it down there below me, actually. Little green thing on the wall just at the bottom of these stairs. So there it is. It's directly below me. If I switch to my X-ray vision, you can see it quite clearly. It's highlighted in yellow. So all I need to do is switch to my Batarang and give it a whack.
Whatever these relays are protecting, it can't be good. I should destroy any more I come across.
So there's one down. There's roughly 10 of them in every zone, so we will be trying to destroy those as we go along. But I'm going to end the video here. So before I carry on and start getting involved in any fights or anything like that, what I'm going to do is go to the map. And at any time, we should be able to travel back to the Batcave, because the fast travel point there is always available. So let us travel back to the Batcave, which is always a good way to save in this game if you're playing along. Normally the game saves automatically whenever you break an object or go through a door or complete something significant. Fights don't usually count, so if you complete a fight and then you sort of quit out of the game, it won't save that fight unless you actually unlock something like a level up or you completed an achievement or something like that. But while we're here, we should be able to go and see Alfred.
Asking for help.
Help for what?
It's just, there are quite a few assassins on the loose. Never mind men like Cobblepot and Sionis. I just worry you might become overwhelmed.
I'm all there is, Alfred.
But must you be, sir?
So there we go, another 4,000 XP just for a little bit of Alfred wisdom. Not quite enough XP there to level up again, but it gave us half a level, so that is a good start. I'll probably have to speak to him again next time I reload in because it won't save, but I think that is a good place to end the video for now. So once again, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and until next time, goodbye for now.